coach for JUMP10 2018. Well, first of all, it's a big honor for me to be the head coach for JUMP10 for the third year. I put a lot of work and a lot of time into preparing myself for JUMP10, and when the time comes for me to come to Shanghai and train the Chinese players, I've already communicated with my staff, my coaches. This year I have my head assistant coach back with me again, and Lucas Gabriel, who does a fantastic job in helping me prepare the training schedule for JUMP10. You know, every year is different. Every year that we come to the training camp is different. We have a different group of kids that come in here looking to be a part of the JUMP10 training camp. And it's exciting for me to be able to evaluate these kids during the training camp, see their skill level, and to be able to form a team and make the finished product for the JUMP10 tournament. The task is not easy. Working, the rugby park facilities are fantastic, but sometimes, we got to work against the heat. You got to think about the health of the kids when we're working in such a hot condition. And also got to keep in mind that a lot of the players coming to JUMP10 training camp not in great condition, not in good shape, and the training camp is really hard. It's a hard training camp. We go twice a day, so there's a lot of things that goes into preparation and preparing the guys and the coaches and everything for the JUMP10 tournament. And it's exciting for me. We have 3 weeks, pretty much of good preparation. And this year especially, I feel good about the team that's in the training camp. We got some quality players here. It's always the challenge of getting those players to play as one unit. Always going to be a challenge for JUMP10 training camp. I think we are ahead of schedule now. We had our first scrimmage game the other day, and I was really pleased with the results of you can see the results of our first 9 days of training camp. And probably the most difficult thing right now is condition of the players, keeping the players healthy. We always know that players are going to get injured during the training camp because their bodies are not used to going through this physical condition, training twice a day. It's not normal for them. They don't do this during their regular life or whatever they're doing in their respective cities. So coming to JUMP10, it's a really, really difficult camp for these players. In their mind, they think they can play until they get here. When they get here, they realize, oh man, this is hard. The camp is hard. But the players really push themselves through. But at the same time, we have a lot of injuries. For me, that's the most difficult part of the training camp, is keeping the players healthy. Ankle injuries, knee injuries, back injuries, all these things are part of basketball. But think about eliminating players or shrinking your teams down to the required numbers of 8 players per team, then all of the players in camp become more important. Because now you can't really eliminate anybody because you need bodies. You need bodies to continue to train. I think that for me, that's the most difficult part of the training camp. The second most difficult thing for training camp is getting the guys through all of the drills, learning our offense, getting them to play as 5 players together, not 5 players individually. Because a lot of these players in their respective teams or however they play outside of JUMP10, I don't think they play a lot of team basketball. In order to win the JUMP10 tournament and to be a part of the JUMP10 team, you have to be a team player. And that's probably the second most difficult thing to do in JUMP10 is get our players playing on the same page. But that's the challenge of coaching. That's why we do it. I love it. I love the finished product when we get to the tournament. We're going to have 3 teams of players that pretty much are on the same page. And that's the challenge in the beginning, but that's the finished product in the end. That's what I like about it. I always tell my players, you have to be a sponge. I don't know if you guys watch cartoons, but we have a big cartoon called SpongeBob. And I tell my players, be a SpongeBob. In order to learn basketball, you have to absorb the teachings from the coach. And once you get all of that information inside of you, then you can go into practice and practice hard. So I call it the SpongeBob theory. Players, learn as much as you can, absorb as much information as you can, and then go out and apply that to your game, apply that to practice, and you'll learn quicker, the coach will be more happy, and you can do more things to get recognized as a player, especially when you're trying to make a team. The faster you learn, the better it'll be. So be a sponge. Well, I think when we finish training camp, we're going to be in pretty good shape. JUMP10 this year, I think, is going to be much more competitive than the other years because teams know what JUMP10 is about now. I know for a fact several other countries have been practicing all summer long, preparing for JUMP10. I'm not going to be what we call in English cakewalk. It's not going to be easy for no team to make it to the finals this year because they know the history of JUMP10. They know how much money is at stake for winning JUMP10. They know preparation is important. I know preparation is important, and I think right now, after being the head coach for 3 years, I'm at a good point in my training camp right now where I think we are ahead of where we've been in the past as far as training goes. Players are doing a lot more at this stage after the 9 days of the training than we've ever done in the past. I think our level is going to be really high. The only thing is I have to cut back on my training because of injuries. Players are really practicing really hard. I think the conditioning is up. After our first scrimmage game, I've seen the results of those first 9 days of training. I'm happy the way things are going. We're going to be very competitive in the JUMP10 tournament. I don't think the teams that's coming in, the other countries coming in, are going to walk over us easy. We're going to be very competitive. We're going to compete. We do have a chance of winning JUMP10. That's our goal. That's our philosophy for training. The players understand that. That's why they're busting their ass to get in here and work hard every day. JUMP10 is going to be represented very well in JUMP10 this year. I'm very confident. I give a lot of examples of life experience during my speeches in training camp. What our players can learn from being here, first of all, they can learn what I think they normally don't get when they play team basketball, is to learn all of the nuances of being a team player. These are things that they can take with them wherever they go, and they can teach other kids what it means to be a team player, what it means to learn how to defend, learn how to run an offense properly. They can train other kids from our training, because when we teach them these things that they can teach other kids in China. They can learn how to be a good teammate. I think there's one problem in China. Well, it's not only in China, it's in all countries, that a lot of players don't know how to be good teammates. And we emphasize being a good teammate in our training camp. And those are things that they're not just for JUMP10. They are things for, as long as they're playing basketball on any team, anywhere in the world, they have to be a great teammate. And they have to respect their coaches, and they have to have a capacity to learn quick, to learn how to do what the coach is asking them to do, and then go out and perform what they've learned from the coach on the court. It's not just things that is just for JUMP10. Like I said, it's things that they can continue to do wherever they play. I think they started to understand my philosophy, my ideas for training. You know, I train hard, I get in their ass, but at the same time, I love them up, and I tell them, hey, look, I'm hard on you because I want you to be successful, not because I don't like you. I like all of my players, but if I let you do whatever you want to do, you're never going to reach your potential and become a good player. So that's why I'm always hard on them. That's why my assistant coaches are hard on them to learn, because they have the capacity to do it. They They just don't know how to get there, and we're trying to help them get there. We're consistent with our training. We train when there's no training. We prepare by ourselves. We don't need, a lot of times, a coach in the gym with us. If we got a goal in the basketball, we in the gym working on our skills individually. And we work on it with the mindset that we playing against a LeBron James or Michael Jordan or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or whatever. We're not just going through the motions when we're training by ourselves. We take care of our bodies. We listen to our coaches. We watch film on how we play so we can become better at what we do. That's what being a professional is. Professional is not, what you see in the game is the finished product. You don't see what goes into preparing to play that game. We as professional players don't only do it during practice. We do it after practice. We do it before practice. And we do it all the time because that's what we get paid for. If you miss one summer of working out, a couple months of not training, you got young kids coming in behind you, man, that's gonna, take your position. So professional players understand that mentality, and they always training. They're always trying to train to stay on top of their game, to stay at the highest level. And that's the difference between an amateur player and a professional player. We're always about our business. You can't trust everybody especially as a professional player. I think you have to keep your circle small, people that you trust, people you know that's going to have your back, and people that are not just going to say, yes, you can do that. You have to have people that are going to tell you, no, you shouldn't be doing that. You don't need what we call yes men. You need people that's going to be honest with you about how you train and how you treat people, or how you need to handle yourself. I mean, if you're going to be a professional athlete, get paid millions of dollars or thousands of dollars or whatever, you can't be out partying all the time. You can't be out, doing drugs or drinking or just hanging out and not getting your rest. You have to be professional about your business. But at the same time, you have to have the people that you hang with, that are your friends with, they have to be good enough friends of that person to tell you, hey, take your ass home. You don't need to be out here doing that. All right? Those are the friends that professional athletes need to have with them, not friends that enable them to hang out all night, party all night, and then don't produce when it comes time to play. They have to be able to give back to the young kids in the game because they're always being watched by young kids. They look at athletes as role models. They are role models to a certain degree, but you're a person as well with a normal life outside of sports. But how you carry yourself affects not only you, your family, wherever it is, it affects the young kids that are watching you. So what you do is really important for everybody that got eyes on you. And that's what a lot of professional athletes think about when they're in their daily life. But people that's watching, you have to understand, these athletes are not gods. You don't put them on a pedestal. They're normal people, they've got normal problems, but they're just good at what they do athletically. The JUMP10 organization has built a brand that has become recognized all over the world. JUMP10, we've been going around holding JUMP10 tournaments in a lot of different countries. And this is one of the biggest 5-on-5 basketball tournaments in the world right now. Everybody that I know of knows who JUMP10 is, what we're doing, and everybody wants to be a part of it. So I take my hat off to all the people associated with JUMP10 and making this project into a reality. Andy Wu, Andy Dye, all of their staff been involved with JUMP10, have done an outstanding job branding, with merchandising, with being recognized not only in the 16 countries that it's been in the past, but it's becoming a household name in the sports of basketball. So I'm proud to be a part of JUMP10 family, and hopefully this year, 2018, we can bring the championship home to Jump 10.